What's up, my Blixabites? Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to a brand new video. And today, first, if you guys are new, because I've been away. I know I've been away for some time. And look, I know you guys are probably like, Blixaar, you haven't been posting. It's been 10 days. And I know I'm sorry. And you guys haven't said anything, but I feel like in my head, me not posting, I feel like you guys are feeling like that. But I know you probably guys are, just happy that I'm here today. And if you guys are new, like I said, hi, my name is Blixaar, and I'm so happy that you guys, decided to subscribe if you did. And yeah, this is right here is a what do you call it, restaurant, and I'm gonna get into that. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you guys are interested in restaurants and random community lots, because I just sometimes be in the mood, I don't know, lately, to build and also build restaurants. So yeah, I don't know. So this right here is a restaurant that I just decided to build from inspiration from a restaurant. It sounds like a motorcycle is driving by, but sorry if you guys hear that. But this is a restaurant basically inspired by a restaurant chain in America, but basically it's called Red Lobster. And I'm sitting here like trying to like think for a second what it's called, but yeah, it's called Red Lobster, and they are closing down. Like I'm sorry, but that's so crazy to me. Like that is so wild. And I guess they're going bankrupt or something, I don't know. And it's funny because like I'm not really a Red Lobster fan. Like I used to be like into like the like Olive Garden type of thing when I was younger, and that's another like food chain, like restaurant chain that they have in America. And it's like, I don't know, and it's good. And like, I don't know, their breadsticks are good. Their breadsticks and like their biscuits and stuff are good. But I just feel like, I don't know, I just wasn't really I wasn't a fan. But I just loved the vibe of going to a restaurant when I was younger. Like going to a restaurant, they'd be like, oh, like how many kids? And then they give you the little kids menus. And I don't know, it just was like, it just brings back, I guess, nostalgia and nostalgic vibes. And so I just decided to build one today. And this restaurant is called Larry's. Larry's. Do you hear me? Larry's in the beginning. Larry's Red Lobster. I was like, it's like a tongue twister, but yeah, Larry's Red Lobster. And yeah, it's basically just I guess a very, I don't know, I think I envision it as like a place that your family would go to for like celebrations. I kind of did like a room to the corner where you can go and have like, I guess, like a party section. Or if your Sims, you have like a big party in your Sims, have a party of 8, or a full a full table. I don't know how many it's 3 on each one, so 6, 7, 8. So yes, that's a table of 8. I was right. Okay, look at me, look at Blixaar already knowing numbers and stuff. But yeah, basically it's like a table of 8. And yeah, it's just kind of, I envision like if you have a baby shower here, or if you have like, I don't know, a graduation party here, or I don't know, just like anything, like any type of occasion that you want to have at this restaurant. I feel like it's just like it's appropriate for. And yeah, I really just do like it. And I'm just, look, let me tell y'all, when I tell y'all Blixabites, it's just been like so hard for me to like post, because I don't know why, but I don't know, if I start feeling like I don't have any good content in my head that I want to post, or if I'm not really inspired, I really try not to post videos. Because like, and I know it sounds like, like, like I don't want to not post and not be consistent, but a lot of the times if I'm not really feeling a video or an idea, I don't want to kind of be like, hey, welcome back to this video, and this video is about, I don't know, a review on something, and I'm just like, that's not something that I'm interested in making videos on. Like I like watching people do reviews, and I love watching like Ocean Sims reviews, or I don't know, Deligracy, or Vixella, or just anybody like that I usually be tuned into, or Little Simsy, or I can go on with a list of names. But like, it's so funny. But like, it's like when you watch, you enjoy certain content. Or also Pixelate, like I'd be watching his content in terms of when he does his little like reviews on what's like the news and the upcoming things in the Sims and community and stuff like that. So it's just like when you love watching stuff like that, but you don't want to make that content, like that's not my lane. And I think making builds and stuff is something that I really do like to, I gravitate towards more lately. And I don't know, like I definitely feel like it's just more up my lane and more up my alley and my comfort zone in terms of making videos and content. And I don't know, I feel like you can tell because like I add so much detail into this build, especially like I added like a broom, I added like, pens and notepads in different areas. I added also like stacks of high chairs in each like little corners of like the room to kind of give that idea that this is a family restaurant. You're gonna have your kids come here. You're gonna have high chairs on the each like you can request a high chair, but you can't really do that in the game. But like request high chairs and be like, hey, like I need a high chair for my kid because I have a table for three, but one's a toddler. And yeah, I just felt like I don't know. I was just really getting into like the nostalgia vibe of in nostalgic. I don't know how to use that word that word right now in that in that terminology, but I was just basically like I was just getting the feels, and I was thinking back to when I was younger and when I used to go to restaurants and get so excited when like I don't know, my sister or someone was graduating or a cousin, and I'm like, okay, good, because we about to go to Olive Garden, we about to go to Bahama Breeze, like it was just like it was good times, and I don't know, this was really like something I really enjoyed building. And let me know if you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys enjoy this build, if you guys like when I post more builds and more stuff, like I don't know, like instead of instead of what is it called, let's plays, because like I don't know, I kind of am trying to do a let's play and I have one in the works, and I'm trying to get it out. But the thing is I have to like story like to like I have to like kind of have their story, like their lore already set up, because like right now in this moment, in this present time and moment, they don't have any type of relationship with each other, because when I created them, I couldn't just go and create a sim like, oh, they're friends. So like I don't know, it was a lot. So now that I have to place them, I have to kind of go back, and I have, thanks to MC Command Center, I can go back and like go through their households and like try to like add them as friends and add their lore and add how many their relationships and their skills and all that stuff, and just kind of try to like have that already set in stone. Because in my let's play, I'm not going to give away too much, but in this terms of like the storyline, but in my let's play, I want them all to kind of already know each other in a way. And it's kind of like when the first episode is like, once we start the episode, we're jumping straight into them in their daily living and whatever they're doing. So I feel like it's just taking me a long time to get that stuff together and try to get like the just like all that stuff in their families, and trying to make sure that they look okay, and don't want them to be wearing random outfits in the middle of like an episode of like my storyline. And it's just a lot trying to make sure, especially when you're like a perfectionist. If I was a sim, I would have had the perfectionist trait. Because like I feel as though like I definitely, when it comes down to, especially with something like my craft, like with making YouTube videos and trying to story tell and all that, I don't want to like half-ass it, or like I don't know if I can say it like on YouTube, but like I don't want to just half it and like just like kind of like not give it my all, and just I don't want to do that, because if I do that, I feel like I'm not gonna enjoy it, and I'm not gonna really like it, and I feel like I don't know. And I feel like that's kind of how it was with my Anaya Let's Play in the first, like, when I first tried to do it, because like I definitely do want to bring her back. But I don't know. I just feel like I kind of was just super, I was just super like, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. Like I just wasn't really into it. Like once I started, like once I made her, and like I kind of wanted to like loosely story tell, because I didn't want to have like that pressure of like storytelling and like explaining everything. And I don't know. It's so weird. But when I was younger, I felt like I really hated how I spoke, and more than I did, like even more than I do now. But like it's getting better. But I felt like before I used to really hate like recording and like having to hear my voice, and that's weird because like I wanted to make videos, but it's just when you're not really like super like not saying like fond of myself, like I hate myself. I don't hate myself, guys. But in terms of like when you're kind of like insecure about certain things, I feel like everyone is. When you're insecure about certain things, you're just super like hard on yourself. So you kind of just will, I don't know, beat down on yourself. But yeah, like that was just basically why I just wasn't trying to post videos that was let's plays, and I started to like not really finish them, and I started to like not really be fully committed to them, and it was just a mess. It was a mess. So I feel like now I'm more consistent on YouTube. I think it's because I'm doing stuff that I actually enjoy, like making builds, and I feel like I'm getting better. I'm starting to know my style, what is it called, my styling, or my choice of style in terms of my builds. And yeah, I don't know, I really like it. And let me know, like, if, like I said already, let me know if you guys like this build too, because I really do see, like, right here, like I added like the stacks of high chairs. I felt like every restaurant chain has a stack of high chairs. Like if you go to Golden Corral, stack of high chairs. Like I can go on a list and a list, but and this is not even a plug to these restaurants, but yeah. So right here also, like I said, I wanted to do like a section off room, so like where like people can go for like parties and stuff, if you wanted to like call the restaurant ahead of time, like, if you in your storytelling and be like, hey, I wanted to book a room for Larry Lobsters, and I want to like make sure that they're not gonna have people seating in the in the the party area. So I don't know, I really was like really feeling this build, and really just thinking back and like, ooh, I should add like a little waiting state, like inside the, like where the waiter like table is, I guess, or like the hostess station, add like a seating area, so where your Sims can wait, and like the parents can be probably parking the car, and you and your siblings are waiting out in the waiting station, waiting for like to request for a table. So like I don't know, I really, like I said, was really into this build, and I really hope you guys like it. And I really do want to add this to the gallery, I do, but I feel as though, I don't know, it's in terms of like, I did add CC in here, and I don't know where a lot of the CC came from, like, because when I just download a lot of stuff, it's kind of hard to just like link everything, so I'm gonna definitely try my best. I'm gonna try to see if I can cook and see if I can find it, because if I can find it, that'd be great. And another thing that I thought was super cool is when inside of like the build, because I also added inside of I like inside of the video, I kept like the process of me trying to figure out the menu and stuff. I added a seafood boil, which was a mod that I had like gotten from I don't know what food mod it was, because I have a lot of food mods in my game, but the food mod that I downloaded has a seafood boil. So I was like, this is perfect. This is like perfect for like the type of like vibe of the restaurant. Like you probably come here and you're like, oh, I gotta taste for a seafood boil. You come here, get your seafood boil, you get you a little drink from the bar, like a little pina colada, a little Sims Napoleon, or whatever they call them in the game. And yeah, I also just was like thinking, should I add like a little fish display? But I was like, you probably don't buy fish here, so like I just added like I just added like a little fish bucket in like the I guess like the chef station, to kind of just give that envision, like they're getting like fresh fish off the ice, like they're packaging up fresh fish from the ice, off the ice. But yeah, this is pretty much it with the video. Like not even a video, because I still got like 10 minutes left. But like in terms of the build, like I just started adding a lot of clutter. I started to add a lot of posters and stuff. I wanted to look like this restaurant is not, it is generic, but they have a lot. Ooh, did you hear? Did you hear my arm crack or my shoulder pop? If you heard that, I'm so sorry if that was like TMI, but that sounded like it was about to break, But my bones be bones. They be. I don't know. I'm gonna just shut up. Okay? Because I'm just saying anything. But yeah, that's like, yeah, like I said, I started adding a lot of just random things on the wall. I wanted to kind of give the vibe that, yeah, it is a generic, or a generic restaurant or a chain restaurant, but it also has, a lot of, just decor and stuff on the walls that involve fishing. And this is placed in what is that place called? This is in Brindleton Bay. So I definitely felt like this was like very on par. So I started to add like, a lot of these little crab posters. I felt like, like a lot of little crab like decals, because it probably was like the mascot for the restaurant. Because how is it? I forgot if it's like Olive Garden, when like a long time ago, like probably like in like early 2000s, when I was younger, I felt like they had like mascots at Olive Garden. I felt like I could have sworn they had like those like little, like they had like little like fruit, like a fruit basket or like something like that, or like different types of like cheeses and stuff that were fruit. I don't know, but I could have swore that they did. But if they like, let me know if you guys had like a Olive Garden or like anything like that, where they had like mascots, like for like the restaurant, and then like they had like the coloring books for that, like, that restaurant with the mascots in the coloring book. Like you know what I'm talking about. But like, yeah, so pretty much like I just started adding like a lot of clutter all over the place. I started to add just like, ketchup and like, you know, what is it called, ketchup and mustard bottle containers, or like the condiment trays on each table. And I just wanted to incorporate a lot of reds and warm tones, and just kind of make it look like I said, very homey, and like you come here and you already know what to order because you come here all the time, in terms of when you go to like, it's a Friday and you want to take your family out to go out to eat, to get seafood or something. So you come to Brindleton Bay and you go and get a seafood boil with your family, or you come here to get, something. And I also added like, I know I'm like bouncing everywhere, but I added what is that thing called? I added like on the menu, like I added some stuff that kind of like gave the vibe that it was like the kids menu. So I added like some popcorn shrimp, I added some French fries, I added I can't even remember, but I added like, oh yeah, I added like this sandwich that had like salmon and cream cheese. Like I don't even know if that's something that would be in a restaurant like this, but I just felt like, I don't know, it gave the vibe that it was like a they probably just had like a salmon and cream cheese sandwich for little kids, like if they're picky and they're like, I don't want anything on here, like I don't want anything like popcorn shrimp or anything like that, and they're like, fine, you can just get like a little like it's a cream cheese sandwich, and with salmon on it, because it's like, obviously from fish and it has to be related to fish. So yeah, that's what I also did. And I did some vegetarian options, so like all your Sims can pretty much come here and get a good fill out of their money and a good bang out of their buck, and yeah, that's pretty much it though. Seriously, I keep saying that's pretty much it because like every time I look down and I see that the video is almost over, I'm like, oh, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, I'm gonna go, but I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I want to thank you guys so much for sticking with me, even though it's been like 10 days. I want to thank y'all so much for just like, rocking with me, watching my videos, comments. I see y'all comments, I really do appreciate them. And also like, and that's another thing I want to talk about too. This was funny. I had another like this is nice, and I'm happy of how this looks. But before I've had like, finished the build and it was like perfect. And I was like in the middle of recording and I forgot to save, and it looked different from this, but not too different. So like I didn't even like add it in the recording because I was like, I don't even want you guys to see it because it's gonna make me upset. But it is what it is, because I'm not gonna get upset, because at the end of the day, it all happens for a reason. So, yeah, that's pretty much it with the video. Like, and I keep saying that, I swear, but like I swear this is the last time. This is the last time, okay? But yeah. But also, I just want to just take a moment to really just sit back and really just like thank you guys, and also just like take a moment to just appreciate how much like I'm telling you, I'm basically speechless in terms of like the amount of love and support I've gotten from you guys, and also in terms of this amount of subscribers. Like literally looking at my analytics thing, it showed me, like I got a notification on my phone and it showed me that it said that, sorry, I had to clear my throat. It said that basically that I was at like I had like 120 like subscribers over in these 2 weeks, or like in like a month. I can't remember what they said, but basically it was like something like that. And like I was just like, that's crazy to me, because in terms of like, I was just looking back, and I told my mom, like I was like, this is so wild to me. And I told my sister, because I was like, tell them like all the time about you guys. Like I really be so hyped to tell them like about you guys, any chance I get to tell someone about, just about like, my YouTube like family and stuff like that. And not even saying like, I don't really be telling like other people, like I don't be running around like, hey, I got a YouTube channel, because people don't even know I have one. But I think it's because it's my safe space, and I really do love just chatting with you guys and just like being real and laughing and just like playing The Sims. And I feel like a lot of the times when you let people know, or let people into your circle of what you enjoy to do, and they're not really have a great understanding of what you enjoy or your passion, like they're just not gonna really get it. And I just like, and I'd rather build a community on based off of something that we all love and that we all can come together on, versus people just supporting me just because like it's like a pity support like, because you just want to support me because you know me, like, so yeah, that's pretty much it. And I just want to thank you guys, like I said, from the bottom of my heart, from like all your support. And I just love all my Blickabarts. I said Blickabites. And I just like, from the bottom of my heart, I love all y'all from all stars and all constellations. And yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go because I want to go and eat something. And like, this build is making me hungry. This build is making me hungry. And yeah, this is the menu too. Also, that I told you guys about the seafood. And I just was adding stuff on the dessert menu too. And yeah, I'm gonna go seriously this time. And yeah, with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, put that notification what do you call it, notification bell on, so you'll be reminded every time I post, because like, I'm gonna be posting frequently, I promise. And I still am. Don't get me like, but yeah, don't get me twisted, okay? But yeah, but don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna go this time, and because my dog is barking, and I'm starting to lose focus. And yeah, stay to track Blixaar. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. It isn't Pixar, but it is Blixaar, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Alrighty, guys, you have a good day and happy simming.